Okay. Now let's talk about Caitlin But before we get started, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Gertie Mac Show, taking y'all time to subscribe to my channel, liking and sharing all the videos. I really appreciate all that. Now let's go. So the Dallas Wings came to Indy to take on the Indiana Fever, but just like Rick Ross, those Wings got stopped. Now, Caitlin Clark once again broke another WNBA record. She has the most single season scoring record for a rookie. Caitlin Clark in this game was on fire. She was piping hot, blazing and glazing like a Krispy Kreme donut when the lights is on. And she was shooting the lights out the gym. She was on fire. They played much better than they played the other day against the Las Vegas Aces. Now, even though they won this game 110-109, as you can see, it was a very close game. People still questioning Chris's size on some coaching decisions, but you gotta, hey, is what it is at this point. They did get the W, so they can build that momentum back up as they go into, I want to say, the last game, because this right here was their last home game at home. The only time you'll get a chance to see them playing again in Indy is if they can find some kind of way to get some home court advantage during the WNBA playoffs and they can get a game back at home. Other than that, they're going to be on the road. Now, Caitlin Clark coming into this game had 6 technical fouls. So she was skating on thin ice about getting a 7th technical foul, where she would have been suspended for their last game, I guess, against Washington Mystics. Well, but that didn't happen, but it almost did. Caitlin Clark had another moment where she got frustrated and her anger showed, but this time she almost had a little altercation with the referee. Caitlin Clark responded. Shout out to Scott Agnes for the post-game interview. Caitlin Clark responded about the things she be having going on with the referees and how her teammates be having to hold her back to keep her from getting in more trouble that she really could get in. She got 6 technical fouls, but she actually probably would have had more if it wasn't for her teammates stepping in and calming her down. Y'all check out what she had to say.
Matt and Sabrina in the 3rd round.
Yeah, Caitlin, you get the rookie record, you get a career high. It's a tense game from start to finish. Friday, you acknowledged keeping your emotions in check. So I guess in a tense game like this, tense environment, I guess where does your mind, your competitiveness go when, occasionally teammates, kind of have to come in and redirect you away from the refs?
Well, I didn't think they were going to give me a technical at any point tonight. I would have been really sad for people in Washington, D.C. I didn't want to do that. I tried my best. But my teammates do a really good job of that. They think I'm funny. They think it's funny. So, and then Aaliyah is the one that ends up with a technical. That's the best part about it all. Like, she's the one babysitting me, and then somehow she gets up with a technical, and she didn't really do anything. She was just standing there, so that's what was funny to me. I think I did a better job. I still thought there was like a couple moments there where I could have been a little bit better. But now it's basically over. I don't have to worry about that anymore, but I don't want to be getting technicals at all. So, and my mom doesn't want that for me either, and I don't want to pay any more fines. So I'm done with that.
So you heard Caitlin Clark in the post-game interview talk about, the things with the referees, and and she also mentioned that she had Washington Mystics in mind, Washington D.C., because she would have really felt bad about getting a 7 technical foul, which would have suspended her and kept her from going to Washington D.C. to play the Mystics. Because Caitlin Clark, one thing about her, she loves to put on a show for the fans. She knows that she has fans everywhere. And even though it's a home game for Washington Mystics, it's going to be a lot of fans packing that stadium because they want to see Caitlin Clark. And a lot of these people already bought their tickets. So it was good that she did think about that. But you see in this picture, she still had a moment where you see Erica Wheeler had to hold her back because Caitlin Clark be so upset and frustrated. I understand the passion, but a lot of people are worried, even though we now know that the technical fouls, once the season ends, it's going to start over. So they have a fresh new set of technical fouls. But people are really worried about Caitlin Clark, that she done got this many technical fouls. They only played like 40-something games. Even though she, you know, very professional, but when she get on that court and get passionate about this game, she's going to have to find a way not to contain it, but try to control it a little bit where she don't get in so much trouble. But a lot of people feel like criticized in the interviews are always saying, let me handle the refs. Let me handle the refs. Well, if that's the case, then, well, your players should not have more technical fouls than you. Criticize, I want to say, only have one technical foul. You're the head coach. Your players have way more than you. Caitlin Clark has way more than you. I'm not saying any of y'all should be out there gathering up a lot of technical fouls, but your head coach should be the one in those ref face. Caitlin Clark be real passionate. She be all up in the ref face. And you be wondering sometimes, like, where's Chris's sides? Like people point out, she barely even used challenges. Like, challenge the play sometime to get something overturned. So, but they won this game. Hopefully they go take care of Washington Mystics. But we all know Washington came to end it and end up beating them. So that's not a sure win just because of a record. But y'all get in the comments there what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Also hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. Follow my social media at GertieMac15. Holla.